So before you go to sleep, to help your sleep, it's a really good idea to give yourself a little squeeze and massage just to get rid of that tension. Okay? One more time, deep breath in, push the back of the hand to me and drop the head and try and open up the shoulder blades. Breathe into that space between your shoulder blades. Take a nice deep breath in, stretch up again. Keep lengthening your body, lovely, and then breathe out. Good, we're going to open up the chest and the throat a little bit, so fingertips behind you. I want you to puff your chest like a peacock and lift your chin and look up to the ceiling. Really open up and expand across your chest and your throat. Take a lovely deep breath in. And a slow breath out, release. Good. Now we'll keep the left hand behind you. Take your right hand, just place it on your thigh and twist to the wall. And I want you to try and rotate from your thoracic, your rib cage moving. Now we're going to peep over the shoulder and see if you can see the back of the room. So I want you to take a nice deep breath in through your nose as you do this. Hold the position and slowly breathe out. 2 more, just like that. Slow breath in and slowly breathe out. 1 more time, deep breath in and breathe out. And we're going to spiral round to the other side. So hand on your thigh, other hand behind you. Sit nice and tall. Rotate the rib cage round. Peep over your shoulder and take a nice deep breath in. Followed by a nice slow breath out. And again. And out. 1 more time. Deep breath in, chest down into your belly. And relax all the way around. Great. Okay, facing me. Let's just stretch out the neck a little bit. So just drop your ear to your shoulder. Take your hand, place it by your ear. Try not to yank it down. Just, add a little bit of weight there. Take this hand and place it behind you. And we're just going to breathe into the side of the neck and give it a little stretch. Good. Steady breath in. Followed by a nice slow breath out. Good. Okay, let's try that over to the other side. All the way over. Ear by your shoulder. Hand by your ear. And this hand is going right behind you. And you're just slowing the breath. Just calming the breath as you stretch. That's great. Lovely. Come all the way back up. And you're going to interlace your fingers, and this time the heel of the hand, base of the skull. Tuck the chin up, double chins I'm afraid. Tuck the chin up, tuck your elbows in, and give the back of the neck a bit of a stretch. And then release. Fantastic, good. All right, so let's take ourselves off the block, bring your legs in front, just give them a little shake. We're going to do the same sort of thing. You're going to squish your muscles down to your ankles, okay? And we're squishing all the way down to your ankles. And we'll do it one more time. Squishing all the way down to your ankles. Lovely. Okay, and give your legs a little pummel there. Fantastic. Cross your legs and we're going to come onto all fours. Now I want you to fan out your fingers and squish your hands down onto the mat, and we're going to do the cat and the cow pose. So you're going to look up, breathe in, and as you breathe out, tuck under and look up to your belly button. Let's breathe in again, looking up, breathing in. This really is about getting your spine moving, and tuck under, breathing out. Good, 1 more time, big breath in, and a slow breath out, tuck under, and release. Wonderful. Now you're going to push your bottom right back into your heels. Put the head down onto your mat and stretch. Stay right there. So there is just one person who needs to just put their monitor on mute. I'm not sure. If you haven't done that yet, it's either down here or up there. Just mute your screen. Lovely. Now this is our child pose, so you could put a cushion between your bottom and your heels if you need to, but just give yourself a lovely stretch here. Wonderful. And now we're going to come back onto all fours and we're going to do a little bit more stretching. We're going to curl our toes under and push into downward dog. So right here, just walk your legs, get the heels down to the ground and get your hips moving. Let them move. Get the spine moving. That's lovely. We're going to tiptoe up behind your wrists. Roll slowly up to standing. Wonderful. Good. Now just make sure you can see me okay. All right, I'm going to move back just a little bit for you. Okay, and also just make sure you're not going to knock anything, you know, lampshades, or you've got enough room to stretch. Take your feet a little bit wider, interlace your fingers, and I want you to stretch up to the ceiling as high as tall as you can. Big breath in. As you breathe out, relax your arms down by your side. Good. And just shake it out. Lovely. Sink into your knees, and we're going to do a bit of qigong. So we're going to bring the index finger and the thumb lightly together, and we're going to make like a little triangle here across your belly. And I just want you to lower your gaze or even close your eyes and just bring your attention to that area and breathe down deep into your lungs. And a slow breath out. And as you breathe out, just gently take the belly button away from your hands. So this qigong exercise, nice slow breath in and long breath out, is meant to be really beneficial for our lungs. So I felt that it was quite an important exercise to introduce to you. Try and do it every day, in the morning, maybe in the evening. And what you're going to do is you breathe into your chest, and as you breathe out, you gently draw that belly button in towards your spine, so you're letting the breath out. But keep it soft, not too hard. Big breath in. And slow breath out. And I want you to imagine that the breath is like chi energy. It's energy moving in and about you. And it's empowering your system, your nervous system, your internal organs. Good. And so we're going to deepen that connection with the breath. You're going to inhale, lift the fingers up in front of the chest. And then exhale, release them back down to the floor. And that's a nice slow breath in coming up. And a slow breath out coming down. A slow breath out, up. And slow breath out. Now, nice deep breath in coming up. Turn your palms in, and as you breathe out, just push the back of the hand out to the side. Now breathe in, push the palms towards one another, and as you breathe out, release the hands down. Let's do that again. Full breath in. Turn the palms in and out. Breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. So if you've been breathing in and out through the nose and the mouth, try and breathe in and out through the nose. So let's breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the nose. That's it. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out. One more time, big breath in and out. And breathe in and breathe out. Great. Make some fists. Place them at the bottom of your rib cage like this, and just breathe into your hands here. Feel the breath traveling into your back That's it. So it's nice, deep, steady breathing. And again, try as much as you can to breathe in and out through your nose, because that will maximize the intake of oxygen. Okay, so whilst you're doing that, I want you just to listen and watch what I'm going to do, because you're going to do it in a minute too. We're going to maximize the intake of oxygen, and it's going to look like this. You're going to breathe in, breathe out, breathe out. Okay, should we try? And let's do 4, and then we'll get into our yoga sequence. Breathe in, keep breathing in, and breathe out, breathe out. And again, breathe in, keep breathing in. That's it, breathing out and out. 2 more. Breathe in, keep breathing in, expand and breathe out, breathe out. Last one, in your own time. Well done. Fists into the back of the ribs. Stay here for 4 deep breaths. Nice and gentle. And relax. Well done. So try and practice that every morning, every evening. It will strengthen your lungs for sure, but it's a great way of releasing stress and just keeping you really mindful and in the moment. Okay, so now we're going to do a sun salutation. So we're going to come onto our mats now. I'm going to bring you to the ends of your mat, and we're going to do a reversed sun salute. Oh yes, you've never done this before. Bring your hands into your heart. Stand nice and tall. I want you to feel as if you've got roots growing down through your feet, and that energy, that power from the earth is coming back into your body again. Thumbs to your heart, and gently we breathe in, stretch up. As we breathe out, soft knees. Drop the fingers onto the floor and keep walking forward, forward, forward into a plank. Knees down, chest down onto the floor. Relax your belly. Inhale, lift up into cobra. Exhale, come down. I'm going to push into child pose. So inhale and sit right back into your heels and hold it there for 3 steady breaths. 1. See if you can channel it in and out through your nose. 2. Good. And 3. Inhale, come up onto all fours. Curl your toes under and push into downward dog. Lovely. Let's just walk the downward dog again. Pressing your heels down. That's it. Now, energy down to your heels. Keep lifting your bottom up. That's really nice. We're going to lift the left leg up. So lift it off the ground. Stretch it up if you can. Well done. Balance, 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 balance. Bend your knee and thread it under your body and step your foot forward like this. And we're going to pop the knee down onto the floor. So can you see this lovely stretch in the hip? If you sit at a desk or lots of driving, this gets super tight. So we're just easing it out. We're going to breathe in. Reach your arms forward, and I want you to keep looking forward. Breathe in, stretch your arms up. Good. So you've got a lovely long line of stretch from your fingers down to your toe. Lovely. Inhale, exhale, bring the hand down. Lovely. We're going to curl the back toe under, and we're going to hold it here and push to downward dog, pressing your heels back to the floor. Well done, everybody. Now let's take the right foot up, stretch it up nice and high if you can, or just a few inches off the ground. Wonderful. Step it forward and drop the back knee onto the floor. So you're striking down into this heel, feeling really strong in your legs. Bring your hands into your heart this time and inhale, stretch up. Now we're going to look up to the fingers and stretch up to that ceiling. Keep creating lots of space. Stay here for 2 more breaths. 1 and 2. Exhale, bring your hands either side of the foot. Curl your back to under and push to downward dog. Now make it a narrow dog for me, meaning the edges of your feet are together. And you're going to press your heels all the way down to the floor. Very nice. Now bend your knees. Walk your hands back, back, back. Roll up and stretch. Inhale. And bring your hands into your heart. Well done. Let's do another one. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, bend your knees. Crawl forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knees down, chest down. Onto your belly. Lift into cobra. Inhale. Exhale. Come down. Let's do that again, but peep over your right shoulder. Breathe in. And breathe out. Peep over your left shoulder. Breathe in. And breathe out. Curl your toes under and push to child pose. Curl your toes under all the way back. Give those feet a good old stretch. Feel the stretch under the feet. 1 more breath. And onto all fours. Lovely. Right leg, stretch it back. Yes. Left arm, stretch it forward. Good. Some of you have done this before. See if you can reach around and take your foot. Don't worry if you can't. You can stay here if you prefer. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. What's yoga without a challenge, huh? Curl those toes under, just give yourself a stretch back again. And then come all the way back up. Okay. Left leg back, stretch. That's it. Right arm forward, stretch. Keep holding your core nice and strong. Good. If you want to, reach around, take that foot, lift the knee, hold it there. 5. Breathe steady. 4, 3, 2, and relax down on 1. Curl your toes under, push to downward dog. Make it that narrow downward dog for me. Edges of the feet together. Heels down. 3 deep breaths. And maybe just oscillate the head from side to side. And now we're going to bend the knees, walk back, back, back. Up we come. Breathe in. And bring your hands in to your heart. Last one, everybody. Here we go. Big breath in. And breathe out. Bend. Travel forward, forward, forward. Strong plank. Knees down, chest down, belly to the floor. Inhale into cobra. Exhale, come down. Look over your right shoulder. Big breath in. And down. Look over the left. And down. Child's pose. Breathe in. Push all the way back. And stay here, breathing gently. So guys, what we're going to do is move into a posture called the hare pose. So we're going to reach round with our hands facing up by the feet. And you're going to hold on to the heels. And you're going to make a double chin, I'm afraid. Double chin. So you're really, really coming onto the top of the head here. And we're going to lift the bottom off the heels. And you're pulling against your heels. Can you see? Make sure you've got a double chin so you're not forcing anything into the neck. Hold it here. And release. Full child pose, third eye, centre of the brow on your mat, palms facing up. 3 deep breaths. Very nice. Hands onto shoulders. Roll yourself all the way up. And we're going to take ourselves forward and push to downward dog. Edges of your feet together for me. Okay, so you're going to kick in your left heel in front of your, kick in your right heel in front of your left toe. Step between your thumbs. Imagine you've got a line down the centre of your mat. Come all the way up. Ta-da! Here we are in Trikonasana. So I've got my right foot slightly angled and the left foot pointing away, arms long. We're going to breathe in, and this is where you might need your brick, okay? If you need a brick, pop it like this. We're going to breathe in. This is looking good, well done. Now breathe out, maybe hand on the brick and the other arm floating up, and then you straighten both legs and you feed this hip. If it's too low, okay, you can always just rest your hand on your shin. And those of you who've done this many times before, back of the hand against that ankle, start rolling open in the thoracic and looking up. Stay here for 3 breaths, everybody. 1, 2, and 3. Good, bend your knee, come up. Lovely. We're going to step that out a little bit wider. Box your back foot and stretch forward. Bend. Can you go low? Excellent. Reach back. Breathe in. Excellent. Really reach back as far as you can. Okay. Making you work this evening, aren't I? Sorry. Take it round. Kick your back heel up and push into your downward dog again. Kick in your left heel and step forward with the right this time. And we are turning. Okay, so back foot slightly angled in, front foot pointing forward. Inhale, exhale. Use your brick. Find the best position for you and feel as if your tailbone is tucking under a little, so you scoop your belly in and you protect your back. 3 breaths. Wonderful. Look down, bend your knee, and here we go. We're going to step out and lunge down. Good. Feel powerful. This is warrior pose. This is about power through your body. Mind, body, power. Inhale, lift up. Stretch it back, stretch it back. Good. And exhale, let's go down. Now you're going to like this, you're going to like this. Push to downward dog. Press your heels down. Put the knees on the floor and relax back. And guess what? We are floor bound now. We are down on the floor for the rest of the class. 3 breaths. Lovely. Hands onto shoulders. Come all the way up. Great. Very nice. Well done, everybody. Good work. So, this position I'm in now is Virasana, and it's the hero's pose. It's not for everybody, all right? If your knees really are very, very sore, you need to bring the ground up. So this is where I suggest you make a nice little seat you can perch on, and it just lifts the ground up. If this is too much, I want you to just cross your legs again, okay? So you decide, really listen to those knees. It's not funny when your knees are very sore. Good. Okay, so bend your elbows for me. Bring your right over your left and see if you can crisscross. Okay, I'll do that again. Bend, right over left, crisscross. Yes, there we go. Inhale, lift your elbows up and push your shoulders down. And we're going to stay here for 3 steady breaths. And breathe into your upper back. And untangle, relax. Good. Stay where you are if you're happy. Some of you will be able to go further. So if you can go further, you're going to sit on the floor between your heels, okay? So again, if the ground's too low, pop a block under your bum, all right? Okay, so I'm going to use a block today. Bend your elbows. Take the left over the right this time. Crisscross, yeah? I'll do it again. Then the elbows, left over the right, crisscross. And your thumbs are coming towards your nose and you lift your elbows up and we breathe. Breathing into that space between your shoulder blades. 3 more. Inhale, exhale, release. And just shrug your shoulders around a few times. Wonderful. Okay, we are going to come forward and release your legs. You might need your, throwing that strap in the wrong direction, might need your strap. Okay, so Paschimottanasana, rooting down into your sit bones. We breathe in, stretch up, curl your toes back towards your shins and see if you can take your feet. Now, I'm a great believer, if you support your body with a bit of with some props, you actually achieve a lot more in your practice than if you're rigid and stiff. So let your legs go soft in the knees to get this far. Or you can use a strap and draw yourself forward. Okay, so let's stay there and breathe. Inhale. Shoulders draw down and back, lengthen your body over your leg, and then you just look down to your shins. And if you don't feel that flexible today, just hold your legs, just hold them. Stay with me if you want. 3 more steady breaths. And relax. Well done. So hands go behind us. We are going to point our toes. You can either bend your knees and lift up into a tabletop, or you can go into Purvottanasana, the opening pose, with the legs straight. So we've got a mix of abilities here tonight. So this is a little bit harder than this one. So you pick which one you'd like to do. I'm going to do the easy version tonight. Hold it here for 3, breathe, point your toes, 2, and relax gently down on 1. Marvellous, give your legs a shake. Okay, right heel up. So I'm going to show you this as well. Some of you are working, I know, in lotus, okay? Otherwise, heel by your groin. And again, if your knee's up a bit, get a cushion underneath it. All right. Ready to hold the foot, breathe in, breathe out, okay? Or hands around the foot, draw yourself forward. So nice, slow, steady breaths now, just let your body fold. Let's take 5 deep breaths here. Just feel that fold, let it release in your hips and your hamstrings and behind the knee. So I'm going to point myself to you so you can see what I'm going to do. You're going to place your right hand on the outside edge of your leg and you're going to take the left arm behind you And you're going to lean forward, but look back to your thumb. Yeah? If you can hold the edge of your foot, have a go. If that's too much, just hold the side of your leg and just lean forward. The other hand, you're just looking back to that hand. Yeah? Okay, let's try 3 deep breaths here. 1, 2, and then slowly come up on 3. Good. So I think we should do a twist. Put your foot nice and flat, hug around your shins, so right knee is bent, left arm hugs around, and you put the hand behind you. So if you want a slightly harder version, you put your foot over your knee, wedge the arm against your leg and press against it. Some of you might even be able to bind like this, tie yourself up in a pretzel. And if not, just stay here with me. Breathe. And release. So we're going to do all of that on the other side. So left heel up to the groin, into the lotus if you want to work with lotus. Cushion under your leg if you need it. Big breath in. Breathe out, reach over that leg. Or use a strap. Shoulders draw down and back. Shoulder blades back. Lengthen forward. Let's hook into that lovely gung breath. Slow deep breath in through your nose, out through your nose. Okay, coming up. So this time the left hand slips onto the outside of the leg, right hand behind you. If you can reach the edge of your foot, fantastic. Draw yourself down, but you're looking for the thumb, okay? You're looking back to that thumb. Option is just to keep it nice and steady. Feel the stretch under the leg and breathe. Good. It's looking good, guys. Wonderful. And we're going to slowly come all the way up. Nice. So we need to do our twist now. So we're going to put the foot nice and flat, and we're going to hug with the right, left hand behind you. Or foot on the outside of your knee, wedge the arm in and take your twist. And unravel. Lovely, well done. So how about this one? So there are 2 positions. There's the tortoise and there's the cobbler's pose. So the cobbler's pose is this position where the heels are nice and close to the groin. So you walk your groin up as close to the heels as you can and guide your knees towards the floor. Thumbs into the middle of the foot, wrap the hands over the top. You know, see if you can open your feet like a book, all right? Try and keep the seam of the book together. Mine always breaks open, so I've got to work on that. If it's too intense, just remember to support that lovely body of yours. Nurture it. Get the cushions underneath your thighs if you need to. Those of you who are pretty bendy, what you're going to do is lean forward and just feel the inner thigh stretch. And those of you who are ultra bendy, here's your challenge. Let's see if we can get ourselves all the way down. I'm not showing off. Let's go. Heads down. That's it. Just feel everything stretching. So what we're doing is we're just oiling up the joints of the hips, the knees, and the ankles in this posture. And hopefully that frees out the lower back. Deep breath in, come all the way up. Okay, so now we're going to shake out the legs. we're going to do the tortoise now. So soles of your feet together, and you create like a little diamond shape here, and we've got options, all right? You're going to either hold your feet and drop the elbows down on the knees and just lean forward, or cradle your feet with your hands and tuck the head down, okay? Or we can use a block as well. You slip your hands under, can you see what I'm doing? And you hold on either to your feet or the block. So I'll show you without the block in case you haven't got one. Under the ankles, hold your feet and bring the head in. Okay? Now you want to think of that lovely curved shell of a tortoise. That's what we're trying to do. It's an introspective kind of posture. It sort of brings you in. And you should really hear that lovely breath that's moving around the body, feeding your hips and back. Try and relax your shoulders. That's it. And inhale. Let's slowly come up. Brilliant. Shake out your legs. And we're going to lie down on our backs now. So, all the way down. Like this. Good. Okay, so let's do the bridge. Sometimes it's nice to have, if you get tension in your lower back, use a brick and squeeze into it so that when you lift, your focus is on your inner thigh muscles and it takes the tension away and the emphasis away from your pelvis. That's quite a nice thing to do. You can also do it with a cushion, all right? Just squish in. All right, so with that in mind, let's put the hands nice and flat and breathe in and lift the hips off the ground. Try not to move the head too much. Inhale here. As you exhale, release gently down the spine all the way down to your tailbone. Good. Let's try it again. Big breath in coming up. Arms are coming up as well now. You're going to take that back of the hand behind you and lift your hips all the way up. Good, let's stay here for 2 more deep breaths. 1. And exhale slowly down on 2. Hands by your side. So the last time, inhale, come up. Roll your shoulder blades open. Lace your fingers underneath your body. Little fingers to the floor. And lift your hips nice and high. Good. Hold it here. Breathe. Inhale, release, exhale, peel down your spine all the way down to your tailbone and hug your legs in, hug them in. Yes. Head up to your knees, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And now straighten out your arms and legs, stretch away. Breathe in. Now hug your legs again, ready? Hug them in, head up to your knees, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And stretch away, breathe in. And last one, ready? Hug around your shins, head up to your knees, squeeze. And we'll put the feet back down onto your mat. Excellent, arms nice and wide. Take your knees over to one side, any side. And just rest there, just relax into your hips and into your waist. Lovely. And now slowly come up, breathe in. And as you breathe out, relax over to the other side. And coming slowly up, relax here. Well done, everybody. I'm going to now invite you to put on your jumpers and your socks, to lower your lights and get your blanket around you, and I'm going to guide you through some nice relaxation. So let's get ready. I'm going to lower the lights here. In the Om Shedi Shala. Oh, very dark. Maybe I'll leave one light on. There we go. All right, everybody. So I'd like to lie you down and make you nice and comfortable. Many of the classes that I run, they're all different levels, and some include a lot more meditation, seated meditation, and hopefully in the coming weeks we can explore that as well together. But we're just going to lie down and prepare ourselves for bed, for a good night's sleep. So I'm going to invite you now just to rest through your body. Make sure you feel comfortable. And as you relax, just notice the breath again and just make it really smooth and even and soft. Notice the ground beneath you. And rest your body from your head down to your toes. Just surrender the weight of your body to the ground. And know that that ground is connected to the earth and to the planet, this wonderful planet that we live on. And we are all part of this planet, living and breathing. So let's just give gratitude for this wonderful planet beneath us. Let it support you and nurture you. Relax your feet. Rest your legs. Relax the length of your spine, your back. Relax your shoulders down to your hands and fingers. Rest your head and soften the muscles of your face. And as you breathe gently, you feel this wonderful lightness across the front of your body. A softness around the shoulders, the chest, about your ribs and your stomach. And your body begins to feel even more relaxed, warm and comfortable. And as we relax, often our thoughts, our feelings drift in. That's fine. Just observe them. But for now, give the attention to the breath, the soft, healing breath. Allow yourself to relax. Allow yourself to relax. slowly, very gently, just wiggle down to your fingers and down to your toes. And just feel the energy building as you breathe. And we're just going to very slowly sit ourselves up, cross your legs. And we're going to bring the index finger and the thumb lightly together, just resting the hand, the back of your hand on your thighs. And again, just sitting nice and tall. If you need a cushion or the block under your bottom, just slip it under there. And just let your tongue float towards the roof of the mouth and just breathe freely and just sit as if you're in this wonderful bubble of calm, peace, peaceful energy just wrapped around you as you just sit, simply being in the moment, being completely present. Just let the breath move in and out of your body. So to finish our session tonight, let's just bring our hands together and just send your positive thoughts and energy out to the world. Maybe to a particular place, globally, maybe to a person, maybe for yourself. But just send your thoughts, your prayers out there just for the next few moments. Place your hands on your heart center, and I'm just going to play my Tibetan bowl here. And just hopefully it will translate through the airwaves. And it's just a moment just to finish our session, just bring our energy back. So let's have a go. Bring your hands into your heart center and Om Shanti, everybody. I wish you a really peaceful evening. Stay safe, stay healthy, and lots of love to you all. Thank you very much. Om Shanti. Well done. Thank you everyone on Facebook. See you again very soon.